Right. Oh, fucking dashes and dangleberries. I was going to put some little fucking pink pooflets of fucking blusher upon my face just prior to filming, but I haven't. That's right, Cuddle Rice, just settle down. You never used to do this, did you? You used to spring into life when I started filming and start doing the walking around thing. He's done this all day, just rests himself against me slowly and then settles down. He looks quite pissed off when I stroke him, but he always has quite a moody face. He purrs, but his face is like... But he does have to just rest against me, don't you? I'm going out on a limb. I'm going to diagnose myself with something before I've got it diagnosed by a doctor. But I'm confident enough because I was kind of expecting to read what I was going to read anyway. And like, I went to the doctor's the other day, got my pain relief put up. I don't agree with her. I'm on codeine 30 and 500. And the message came back, you're already on the max dose, you can go. And I was like, you're not. Because when I broke my leg, I was on 60 in 1,000, 4 times a day. So I think she might think that she's prescribed me 2 tablets of the ones I'm on. Because if she did that, it'd probably cover it. It probably would, rather than going up to anything else. But like, the pain clinic beckons. I'm going to need to start insisting on it, because like... But I've got Bluetoe syndrome. Basically because it's fucking blue. Not really any fucking arguing with the fact that you're like, oh my fuck, my toe is blue. And I'm not saying a bit blue. It's blue. Like that. And it fucking hurts. Like, yeah, it's only your little toe. Yeah, have you ever kicked to the side of a fucking table with that little toe and been sick to your stomach and crouched on your feet going... It's like that, but it lasts for ages. And now make it pulse like dubstep. It gets really fucking frustrating. But then that's made everything else go all over the place. So I think it's like, I know I rode my bike for 3 days. I think it was like last weekend. I think it's been 5 days. I've not slept well at all. At all. I slept, I think, probably sort of 20 minutes at a time here and there, but I know it was pretty much constant last night. And then I was up at 4:15 and it was light. Went and sat in my truck for a bit. I got back to sleep about 5, I think, till about 6, something like that. But it's been a good 5 nights since I've slept. Or 4, I don't even know, I don't even care. But it's certainly like, it's not helped my mental health. That's why I've been quite despairing, I think, because it's like to the point where like I do everything in pain, but like with my bike rides, I did them in pain. It hurt. I'd have to stop for like 5-10 minutes and just jiggle my foot and whatever. It hurt dancing. It would hurt, but I could tolerate it until it got too much, and then I rest for a bit and I limp off and just rub my leg and carry on. I was getting loads of exercise, but I couldn't even do that. Like, getting downstairs was a fucking mission today. Like, because I'm just stupidly fucking tense. Don't I look like I've got big fucking boobs, though? Eh? Don't I look like I've got a right pair of fucking wobblers? Nice. Want some out here that I can play with here. And put a lighter in and hold it. And light it. Just leave it in there, just to use. No, but it was like fucking every footstep fucking hurt. So everything you fucking do is wearisome and a mission and just, oh, fuck off. Like, I'm supposed to be going to my little sister's this weekend. And she phoned and I said, I'm probably not going to come. But that was before I did my Google search. But I was like looking at it and just going, mate, it's fucking blue. It's dying. That is fucking ischemic tissue, and you know it is. That is a poorly fucking circulated tissue, and you know it is. You know exactly what you're looking at. Getting all the symptoms like deep aches and fluttery pain, dead feeling in the legs. It's like that is poor circulation. You could end up losing your foot/leg. Because I think like now, I think if they cut it off there, they actually cut it off there now. Because like there's just that lot of muscles there and a bit there, and it's all puppet strings, and it's all really fucking complex down here. There's not really much muscle. It's all the puppet strings from up here. So just cut that and just make that bit fucking all mechanical, and just leave you a stump so you can articulate your knee, and you can still use your knee. That's totally unaffected. But it's not ideal, is it? It's not really my preferred option. So yeah, it was like I had to just tell myself off, because when I was at the doctor's the other day, and they said if she doesn't increase your meds on a verbal, she'll need to see you, and that'll be next week. And part of me was going, you need to take the appointment, because this is not this is something new, this is something bad, and you know it is. So I was half expecting to Google and find that I would need to ring 111 and like probably wait for a transport to a ward. But it's not a medical emergency, so I don't need to go tonight. And to be honest, it is, it's not severe. It won't be severe, because I know what severe things look like. It'll probably be medicinal. They'll probably put me on medicines, anticoagulants or antiplatelets, whatever they're called, antiplatelet thingies, to manage it, or they might put stents in my foot. I was thinking, I did say to my favourite human the other day, actually, she sounded quite worried when I told her it was blue. Like, maybe you should sort that out. I said, yeah, they'll probably just cut it off. Because I was thinking it's like that is a really poor colour, and it's like quite pale and then just really deeply blue. But then I was massaging it and doing stuff to it, and then it looked a little bit brighter last night. But then tonight I got in the bath and it was like, fuck, it fucking hurt. It was really painful to keep it out of the water. And it wasn't particularly hot water, it was quite hot. I like a hot bath. You know what I mean? But it wasn't particularly hot. But I couldn't tolerate it. I could not tolerate it just being in the water. It was too fucking painful. And I looked, I was like, dude, it's like the skin actually looks like, when you had a plaster on for 2 weeks and it all goes like wrinkly and clammy, and it looks like you could just scrape it with a butter knife and it would peel off. That. But blue. Really not very fucking pretty. So yeah. Don't play me in a game of how fucking blue is your little toe, because I am good at that game at the moment. My how blue is your little toe skills are up there right now. I'm killing it. I am fucking killing it. Mental healthically, do you know, it's like a couple of kindred spirits recently have semi-reached out to me, and it's been nice. It's been nice, just the kind of shit I was on about when I first introduced the don't reach out, reach in, which I think was my New Year's resolutions for potentially 2020, actually. But I didn't want to see it as a hint of like, please phone me. But like, I just find it's nice when you get calls from people who you get like just mentioned or remembered by people and reached out to by people. Because it is, the ones who are always being accused of being special and different actually having a place where they can just be themselves without that being different. It's like, why is special and different such a sneery thing? Why is it? Why be horrible to somebody though? You know what I mean? This doesn't make sense. It's not human nature. It's what I keep saying. It's what I keep seeing. It's things that are just not human nature. People aren't like that. Not when there's no reason not to be. Not when they see somebody struggling that they don't know. You look at the compassion of a human, of most humans. But they've been trained to interpret other things differently, and they're fucking horrible to it. fucking nasty to it. And you know, like I've said before, and I will say again, if that just stopped, so many more mental health issues would be just so much easier to deal with. They wouldn't be quite so much issues. They really wouldn't. They really wouldn't. If people just knew how to fucking accept them. Like, you know, when I was a kid, growing up with ADHD undiagnosed and being told about, they used to think dyslexic people were stupid. They used to put them in the remedial classes and stuff like that. And now, la di da di da, and it's just, well, yeah, there's, you know, there's just one of the shifts. Probably another example is in the, you know, autism. How that would have been viewed. A lot of, you know, in milder autism as well, can seem completely arrogant. When in the wrong situation, they can be really inflammatory without realizing it. Just their bluntness of things can just be really offensive to some people. But you know that they're more managed now. I think more accepted than they were. They're probably still not fully accepted, like loads of things. You know, there's token, isn't there? Because the world's so great. You can just be whatever you want. Don't worry, man. No one cares. No, they care. They fucking care. They do care. But anyway, tomorrow I might find out that I'm completely and utterly fucking wrong. But I really don't think I am. I really don't think I am. I knew I was Google diagnosing myself, but it's like, yeah, but once you know some shit, like I'm no doctor, but I know some shit. You know what I mean? I had a professional qualification. Well, have. I'm still officially a physiotherapist. When I look at tissue like that, I'm just thinking, dude, that's fucking dying. No ifs, ands, buts, or maybe. That is a circulation issue. That is to do with your surgery. It's fucking obvious. And it's, yeah, history of deep vein thrombosis, smoker, man over 40, all factors that lead to a diagnosis of Bluetoe syndrome. Like, you know, above all else, darling, it's fucking blue. It's really something that doesn't take a doctor to diagnose, really. It's called Bluetoe syndrome. Is that toe blue? Yes. Could it be Bluetoe syndrome? I fucking think so. The only reason it goes blue is when it's dying. It's ischemic tissue. That was it. I got asked that at uni. And there was a very clever lecturer who liked saying things as they fucking were. And it was one of those that made people titter, was his response to it. And he said, can anyone give me a proper definition of ischemic? And I just went, yeah. Go on then. It went, without oxygen, but not dead. And he just went, yeah. That's the way to say it. That's the way to say it. Ischemic tissue. Not dead, but not with oxygen. But yeah, dying. It's still kind of, it's savable. It's savable once circulation is restored. Massage I've been doing for the pain, but it's not massively a good idea. I don't think it's as dangerous. I don't think it would cause an embolism. I don't think so. If it could, it would be a medical emergency, and that's what I was and that's probably why I haven't Googled it, is I was half expecting it to say shit like, you need to ring 999 or at least 111 and, you know, get medical treatment literally straight away. But anyway, I'm just going to go down, and in the morning I'll be awake by about 4 or 5 anyway, easily. And they open half an hour before the phones do. I knew that because I used to live around the corner. And if you go in there at 7, the phone line opens at 7:30, but you can walk in at 7. So I'm going to do that, and then who knows? I might be in hospital tomorrow night. Might have a time in hospital. I'll make one of these while I'm in hospital if I am. That would be quite cool. Make one on the ward. This really hot nurse sitting there, like stroking me, feeding me grapes. That would be immense, and it won't happen. But anyway, I hope you're well, and thank you for watching. And my toe is blue. Oh, don't put a battery packer next to your elbow.